Basic toothbrushes are so yesterday. That's because dentists say they don't clean as well as a sonic or electric toothbrush.
Particularly if you have tooth or gum issues or you're an aggressive brusher, choosing a gentler and more effective sonic toothbrush is really supposed to improve your smile.
The Usmile Y10 Pro Smart Toothbrush recently arrived at my door for testing and review.
In this post, I'll show you what makes the brush special, what its features are and what it's like to use, as well as if I think I could recommend it to you. And I'd like to say a big thanks to Usmile for sponsoring this post. While they are paying for my time, they've not told me what I have to say or what I can't say about this brush, and I got to test it out how I wanted to, so you can consider these thoughts my own.
What's in the box? Unpacking the toothbrush, it comes with all the necessities as well as a handy convenience, 2 brush heads, making this about a 6-month supply of brushing if you change brush heads about every 3 months. Not only that, Usmile says the brush can get over 6 months of use on a single charge from its USB-C plug via the battery, making this brush not just smart but also extremely trouble-free and ideal for frequent travelers. On the front of the toothbrush, you can see one of the key differentiators, a 2-part color LED information screen. This type of technology is usually only available on brushes costing hundreds of dollars, so it's nice to see it here. We'll get into what it tells you in a couple of moments.
Usmile is a popular brand overseas, but it's relatively new to North America, so I was keen to try out their technology since I have reviewed most smart and sonic toothbrushes released in the last 10 years. The important thing to note about toothbrushes like these is that they can be really expensive, but the Y10 Pro here offers almost all the technology of the more expensive brands at a much more affordable price.
Let's take a look at the setup. Aside from choosing your language, it's ready to rock right out of the box. The toothbrush arrives fully charged right from the factory, which is a nice touch that I truly appreciate since it means I can use it right away. There are 2 buttons on the front below the digital screen. There's a power button, which is the black button in the center, and the function button, which is below that. The power button is your main on and off switch, while the function button can switch between modes or change your language. A handy removable sticker on the side of the brush helps you know exactly what you're seeing.
The Usmile Y10 Pro has 4 different brushing modes, and there's a little more to offer than just low, medium, and high. There's Smart Mode, which adapts to different tooth surfaces using intelligent cleaning solutions. Essentially, with this mode, you're letting the brush decide what's best for you. Then there is Clean Mode, which uses more moderate or medium pressure and is good for daily use. White Mode will clean and polish your teeth with stronger pressure, and it's meant for those days when you need a deeper cleaning. And finally, what's called Soft Mode gently cleans your teeth with lighter pressure and vibrations, making it ideal for those with sensitive teeth or gums, or for first-time users who are trying to get used to those sonic vibrations.
Each of the modes is displayed on the digital screen when you choose it, so you know exactly which one you're using. A really neat feature I found about this brush that was truly helpful and well designed is the brushing pressure light. If you're pushing too hard while brushing your teeth, the pressure indicator light on the back of the toothbrush will turn red, reminding you to use gentler pressure.
As someone whose dental hygienist is constantly lecturing her about being an aggressive brusher, this is a handy tool to have.
Even more so with the light on the back of the brush, so I can clearly see it in the mirror while I have the toothbrush in my mouth. Dentists recommend you brush for 2 minutes twice per day, and the truth is most of us never make it that far even though we think we do. The built-in 2-minute timer here will keep you honest, and the brush will also show you a countdown clock on the handle so you can check in anytime.
The brush also has what's known as a quad pacer, where it will pause briefly every 30 seconds, which is your cue to move to a different quadrant of your mouth. This ensures you're brushing each section of your mouth evenly.
One of the sore spots of a powerful electric toothbrush can be that it's almost head-numbing to use at full power. The vibrations can be pretty intense, and some, me included, find this kind of uncomfortable.
That's one of the reasons Usmile's brush appealed to me, since the company said the brush is made with both shock absorption and an air-cushioned brush head. I definitely found it a lot less intense, yet at the same time, brushing felt really effective and my teeth seemed really clean after the requisite 2 minutes. Plus, the pressure indicator does help to avoid overpressing, and the smart pressure control adjusts both frequency and intensity in real time.
At the end of each brushing session, you'll get a report on how you did right on your small screen. It'll tell you if you've done a good job or that you could use some improvement, as well as displaying your statistics about your brushing time. Because you're getting the information right to the palm of your hand, there's no app or smartphone connectivity needed. And the Y10 Pro estimates plaque growth after each brushing, and it may prompt you to brush again. The Usmile Y10 Pro is also waterproof. It's IPX rated if you prefer, like my husband does, to brush in the shower. I tried out each of the modes and particularly like the responsive brushing option from the Smart mode. You can actually hear the sound change as the brush adapts when you're brushing different surfaces like the front of your teeth or the tops of your molars.
When recharging time does come around, a low battery indicator will display on the front of the brush on the LED screen. Total recharge time should be about 4 or 5 hours.
One of the things I like a lot about this brush is the softness of the bristles. Usmile says they're rounder for better gum protection. I just found it extremely comfortable to use. Plus, I like that the bristles will fade over the course of a few months as a visual reminder to replace your brush head.
Overall, I've been enjoying my Usmile experience.
The brush is nicely designed, easy to hold, and really easy to use. It doesn't complicate matters with the need for a smartphone app. It shows you all the information you need right on the tiny digital screen. The pressure indicator on the back is genius and makes it ultra easy to see when you might be brushing too hard. Plus, with a 6-month battery life and USB-C charging, it's a traveler's dream.
I also appreciate the smart brushing mode, and I enjoyed letting the Y10 Pro do the work for me, but having other brushing modes will be ideal for other users too. With more measured intensity and no head-rattling vibrations, overall the brushing experience is great. When it comes to the downsides, I'm really having a hard time finding any, and the fact the Usmile Y10 Pro is as affordable as it is the cherry on top of the sundae. You can find the Usmile Y10 Pro on Amazon or learn more from Usmile's website, which will be in the description.